Hi, how are you? It's Travis in here, and welcome back to our adventures with the Gnome Mage.
Hi there.
Today, we are in Gadgetzan, guys, and it is a scary place to be. A lot of Horde and a lot of Alliance here. You're not safe in Gadgetzan at all. We'll see what happens. I have a feeling we'll run into a little bit of world PvP today. We will see. So, the goal for today is to get all of the quests.
The scarabs of Tanaris have very hard
Zul'Farrak.
shells. Hard enough to use as a building material for lots of things. So many things. In fact, those shells are so useful. The scarabs were hunted all to near extinction. I know where there are more scarabs, and if you promise to bring me their shells, then I'll tell you where they are. Promise? Okay, the scarabs have a colony in Zul'Farrak. I guess the trolls don't hunt them for their shells, but you can go to Zul'Farrak and get me uncracked shells.
All right, so there we go. I had to get rid of some quests in the Badlands, guys. We won't be back there for a while. I kept the elite ones, so maybe we'll end up doing these. Pretty cool enchantment you get here from the Fiery Blaze enchantments. Enchant a weapon to have a 15% chance to inflict 9 to 13 fire damage to all enemies within 3 yards. It's pretty cool for AoE. All right, so I picked up some quests. We're going to head over here, and we're going to pick up Screecher Spirits, because that brings us into another quest called the Prophecy of Masharu, which is also a quest for Zul'Farrak. And then after that, we're going to head up here, and we will pick up, the Brass Bolt Brothers. We'll turn that in, and then we'll turn in Gazrilla as well. Or we'll pick up Gazrilla. And then we should have all the quests we need. We'll just have to finish Screecher Spirits, come back here, turn that in, and then we're ready for Zul'Farrak, guys. Hope you guys are doing well today. I am doing pretty good. Happy to be in Tanaris. Looking forward to doing some big pulls in Zul'Farrak with a mage cleave. Should be fun. And we might do these quests eventually. I like these Pirate Hats Hawaii quests. Are pretty fun. Get a lot of XP. And I heard something interesting today, that supposedly the demographic age 45 and above accounts for 45% of purchasers in the U.S. console market during the fourth quarter of 2024. So yeah, gamers you're not alone. You know, if you're there's a lot of us, like, maybe they're purchasing it for their kids, but I doubt it. I think a lot of people purchase these consoles for themselves. Most likely. So that means, like, it's 50-50 now. So, like, 45 and below, which is currently, you know, my demographic, counts for only 55%. You think that would be way, like, you know, like, way higher. And it's going up. So supposedly in 2020, guys, 31% 45 and above accounted for, you know, people purchasing consoles. So it's gone up to 55 to 45%, from 31% to 45% in the last, I guess you could say, 4 to 5 years. Yeah, I think gaming is a great form of entertainment, man. It's my favorite form of entertainment. And I don't see myself ever, like, stopping playing video games, man. I just like them. I enjoy it. I will 100% be a part of that demographic that's still gaming, 45 plus. And my mom games, and she's in her like 70s. She doesn't game on like, like PS5s or anything. I plays like Nintendo and Sega and stuff like that. I think currently she's playing The Secret of Mana. She loves The Legend of Zelda. I got her a bunch of games. Chrono Trigger, she just beat. Earthbound. Like, she's been playing a lot of good RPGs lately. She used to only play, like, Bomberman, Sonic the Hedgehog, Earthworm Jim. But I've expanded her library. Got her into some other games. She's addicted. She plays every day. So I think she sometimes plays more than me. My mom got me into gaming, actually. Like, she was a gamer before me. I used to play. When we got Sonic 2, she would play Sonic, and I'd play Tails. And I'd just follow her around. on Tails, is like a little kid. That's why I'm a fan of Sonic. I haven't played the Sonic game in ages, though. It'd be cool to probably play some Sonic on the channel. Or just some old school games, man, from like the Super Nintendo and the Sega Genesis, man. There's a lot of good games on those consoles. A lot of good games.
Hi, how are you?
There he is. Look at this guy. Hi, how are you? Whistle brass bolts.
Ah! You want to help me? Great! There's a part I want for an experiment I'm working on, and I need a brave adventurer like you to help me get it. Deep in Zul'Farrak, the Sand Troll City in Tanaris, there is a sacred pool. From that pool, the trolls summon a huge beast, Gazrilla! He's so fierce that even his scales crackle with energy. It's that energy I want to harness for my car. Bring me the electrified scale of Gazrilla. But the summoning of Gazrilla is a well-kept secret of the trolls. To face him, you must first wrest the secret from them.
I always like the Shimmering Flats, man. It's such a cool... This has a cool vibe to it, man. I'm going to take us a little screenshot here. Just us on the mount, looking at the Shimmering Flats. Looking at the racetrack, I guess you could say. Get a little closer. Make it look like we're a part of the race on our robot chicken. There we go. But yeah, we're gonna head down to Perilous, guys, and we're gonna complete the Screecher Spirit quest. We'll probably get the Hearth, or not the Hearth, but we'll get the flight point here while we're there. I think we already have this one. It's kind of a weird spot. It's on an island, so you got to take a boat over. But since we're doing this quest here, we might as well head over there and get the flight point. And now we have the Gazrilla quest, guys. We're stacking up the Zul'Farrak quests. And we can get... so it's 3% bounce speed. I thought it was 5. That's still pretty damn good. Right? So right now we're at 60%. That'll bring us up to 63%. Eventually we'll have a mount that gives us 100% speed. And you can stack it up to 103%. Now I think if you're a paladin... They have, I think it's in TBC, they get an aura that gives them faster mount speed. That does not, I remember that does not stack with Carrot on a Stick. So, if you are a paladin, that kind of sucks. But I don't think they have that aura in vanilla. I forget what it's called. Let's look it up here. Aura gives mount speed, paladin. Yeah, Crusader Aura, yeah. It's cool that AI actually tells you now. It increases the mounted speed of the paladin and nearby party members by 20%. That's pretty cool. So yeah, it does. So that doesn't stack with Carrot on a Stick. So you can't get up to like 123%. That'd be amazing if you could, though. Yeah, Crusader Aura, great, awesome aura. I think DKs also have that. They have like a faster mount speed. And it actually works on flying mounts too, so... You know, Paladin and DK flying mounts fly the fastest. But I still don't think that beats Druids. Druids have, you know, instant cast flight form. They don't have... And while they're in flight form, they can... Oh. That's a free win brave. I don't like us here. Wow, you got to watch out, eh? If you're Alliance running through here on hardcore, if you're like level 35 or 30, these guys will destroy you. But yeah, we're in an interesting time in gaming. I don't know if we're going to see 8K gaming. Maybe 4K gaming is the final frontier, guys. And maybe that's why the video card market's kind of slowing down with their performance upgrades. And what I mean by slowing down is from generation to generation, this has been like one of the smallest leaps. I think it's like 15 to 20% upgrade from one generation to the next. The 90 series is like a 25 to 30% upgrade over the 4090. And those cards are, damn, they're expensive. Because maybe we're in the final frontier. Maybe if after 4K gaming, it's done. I wonder how much better 8K gaming will look than 4K gaming. The funny thing is, right now, guys, I'm 1080p gaming. So, you know, like, and I'm fine with this. Like, once I get going with 4K, which should be in the next year or so, it's going to be quite the jump. I didn't really go from 1080p to 1440 like a lot of people did. So from 1080p to 4K, it's going to be quite the jump. I have done a little bit of 4K gaming on the PlayStation 5. I checked that out. Look, this guy's hanging out. Hanging out in Thousand Needles. It looks awesome. It does look good. Like, it's not like I haven't like checked it out yet, but there's nothing wrong with 1080p. What's going on here? Did they kill the Alliance? Better not. I'm just slaying hyenas. Few mages over there. And yeah, I got a haircut. I got rid of the beard and trimmed the hair down. Felt good. One of the best things I've ever purchased was just a trimmer, you know, a hair trimmer with a set of clippers. I haven't probably gone to a barber in over a decade. And I've just been, managing my own hair. I went through a period, like on this channel actually, where I just grew my hair for like 3 years and my beard. I just let it go. Because I just felt like giving that a try. Before I went all, eventually my hair is going to go all gray or white. So I wanted to give that at least one try. Have long hair and a big beard once in my life. And I did it, and I don't know if I'll ever do it again. But it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. It was an experience. My beard was like down to here. I had hair like below my shoulders, like on my back. Pretty damn long. And I never could tie it up into like a man bun. I never did that. It just doesn't work with me. My hair's too thin, so it just never looked good to me. And I got a big forehead, so it just, I don't know. Man bun just isn't for me. It just doesn't work for me. So I just kept it. I just let it go. And one thing that sucks about long hair is getting hair in your food, getting hair in your mouth while you're eating. That's why people do tie their hair back, you know, to keep the hair out of their face. But yeah, that's really the only issue with it. And combing it. You have to, every time you get out of the shower, you got to comb it for like a solid 10 minutes. And that's why I'm more of a, I went right back to just shaving my head. It's like one of my favorite. Oh my gosh. Is it really, is it really like that? There you go, they're fast too. Really, we're actually. Blink, oh my gosh. Okay, we got killed. Hey, I always forget about that. Good thing this isn't hardcore. What a crappy way to die that would be. Camp Marache. Forgot about this. It's sort of like the Horde's version of Ashenvale up here, where you have to watch out for Ashenar. Yeah, we got wrecked there. Yeah, I like shaving my head. And going to the barber's good. I always enjoyed going to the barber. There's nothing wrong with going to the barber. Best part is when you're getting your hair washed. It's always a nice feeling. I used to go to like an Italian barber shop when I was a kid. It was like sort of like a Goodfellas style place. That's what it kind of reminded me of. The barbers' names were, there's just 4 guys, Benny, Tony, Frank, and Mario. And they were there for like, I don't know, 40 years. And they just kept on cutting hair. And then eventually they stopped, right? They all retired, and that's when I stopped going to the barber pretty much. And I never told them how to cut my hair. I just let them do it. Just like, yeah, do your thing. You know what you're doing. They'd always give you like 1950s style haircuts. But they're classy. They're good haircuts. And they used to do like funny jokes. There's a guy sitting next to me, like an older guy. I don't know if he was new there. They must have been just joking around with him. But he's like, if you ever mess with this kid, I was like a young kid, and he starts like playing around with his shaving knives. They were shaving his face. And then he laughed. They both laughed. But you never know. Those are like those kinds of jokes where you don't know if it's a joke or not. But it was funny. They were funny guys. And that's one thing about barbershops. To actually go to a barber and like get your hair cut, you gotta like going there. You know what I mean? Because if I don't like it, I'll just, if I don't like this, don't have a spot like kind of how I am right now, I'll just do it myself. And really, the only hairstyle I know is just shaving my head. But it's great. I don't know why people are so against shaving their head. Like some people are like, yeah, shave your head, man. The guy's like, oh no, never. It's not that bad. It's like one of the best haircuts you can have. You never have a bad hair day unless you consider, you know, having a shaved head a bad hair. You know what I mean? Bad hair day. Some people consider that, right? But it never messes up. Your showers are fast. You know, you're just in and out of the shower. You don't have to use a lot of shampoo. Just a little squirt and you're good. Once I started shaving, but that's the thing about shaving your head. Once you start shaving your head and you get comfortable with it, you're never going back to anything else. So, you know, that's my warning. Once you go shaved head, you're never going back. Because even doing the haircut takes like 5 minutes. You know, you just put the clippers on, boom, you're done. You go over it like a couple times, it's like mowing the lawn. But yeah, enough about hair, guys. Enough about hair. Time to slay some Screecher Spirits here. Who the heck is this guy? Big BLBG. It's quite the mage right there. He's got a nice helmet. Supposedly we can find some spirits here. It's been quite the journey. I think the plan will be we'll try to get the... Do we have the bramble on us? There it is. Yakinya's bramble. Want to use that. Probably put that as like a... Put that as C for now. So we'll get this quest done, and then we'll go over here and get the flight point, and then we'll hearth back to Gadgetzan. Good, I have it as my hearth. I think that's a good idea. And then we're ready for ZF, guys. And I hope the group we're in has the mallet to summon Gazrilla. Because that would be great to get that trinket. Alright, so there we go. Rogue Veil Screecher. Oh, wow. I think we're good. God, we need to use this Kinka's bramble. Oh damn it, we skinned the corpse. So it's gone. It's a habit. I wish we had a pyroblast here. We'll have that soon, because eventually we're gonna get dual spec. Alright, here we go. Summoning the spirit. Gotta talk to it? Oh, okay, that's pretty easy. Seems like we're the only ones over here, too. No one likes questing here, to be honest. It's not that popular of a questing spot. But you see a lot of people here for Dire Maul. Dire Maul is popular, which is the dungeon just up here. A spirit hovers over its fallen body. Its ghostly eyes pierce through you as it gazes beyond. Okay, so we just got one more to go. And then I guess when we get this done, we head back to Gadgetzan. We might as well just keep getting queue. How are we doing on quests right now? 18 out of 20? Oh, silence me. There we go. We have collected the Screecher Spirits. And now it is time to make our way over to this island. And this is like kind of the annoying part of this about questing in this area is going back and forth to this island. There's the boat over there. You think they would have made a bridge? But I guess not, right? It being on an island and having to go through water kind of makes it, you know, secluded and gives them a little bit of an advantage against the Horde, I guess. Keeps them away from Camp Marache. But it is, it's probably one of my least favorite Alliance questing spots. Just because you gotta wait for the boat here. Kind of reminds me of of Darnassus, which is my least favorite city out of all the cities in Azeroth. I think if I had to rank all the cities, I'd say Ironforge is probably number 1. Then Stormwind. I think they're both like close. I'd say Ironforge is first, or 1A, and then Storm would be 1B. And then third, I would say Thunderbluff. I like Thunderbluff as a city. That's a good city. Then Orgrimmar, then Undercity, and then by far last place is Darnassus. Worst city in the game. Which is not bad because, you know, the Alliance already got the 2 best cities. And they're also connected by the tram. The tram is really cool. Like, probably one of the... I always thought that was amazing when I was Horde, and I'm like, what the heck is this? And I went through on my rogue, and I'm like, what is this, a subway system? And I went on it, and then we were in Ironforge. I was like, what the heck is going on here? I was stealth the whole time. And then I did a little bit of ganking there. I was young. I ganked some people on the tram. And then I was amazed by it. I thought it was like probably it was way better than Zeppelins. Because that's how the Horde would get from, you know, Orgrimmar to Thunderbluff. They would do a Zeppelin ride. The tram's way better than that. I think Alliance is better in vanilla than Horde. I prefer Alliance. But I started as a Horde player. I always was a Horde player, but over time I've kind of, you know, enjoyed playing Alliance more. I also like the questing journey on Alliance. You know, from like Elwyn Forest, Dun Morogh, into, you know, Westfall, Red Ridge Mountain, Duskwood. And then once you're done all of that, you're pretty much like level 30. Then you can start going into, you know, Stranglethorn Vale. And then off to all the other zones that, you know, the Horde does as well, like Desolus and all those other zones. Alliance is just better. And then when you hit 60, you know, you got Iron Forge and you're close to Blackrock Mountain, and that's where all the raids and all the good dungeons are. So, yeah, it is great on the Alliance side. But the Horde has shamans. And they are very strong in PvP at 60. We'll see that. When we hit 60, we'll see the Ellie Shamans just decimating the Alliance in PvP. With the Chain Lightning spam. Ellie Shaman's like, that's an awesome, it's an underrated spec in class. Enhanced Shaman is cool too, right? With like the Wind Fury procs. You can like one-shot somebody as an Enhanced Shaman. I think Shamans are cooler than Paladins. That's pretty much what I'm saying. Now, Paladins are better healers. Give them that. And then Paladins become better than Shamans in TBC. But the thing is, Horde and Alliance both get Paladins and Shamans in TBC, so it doesn't really matter anymore. Which I think might have been a mistake. I think having Shamans as Horde and Paladins on Alliance should have stayed that way. And I think they probably maybe wish they did that, because they could have just given a tanking spec to Shamans. Like they did in Season of Discovery. And I think that's why one of the reasons why they made Paladins on the Horde side is because they wanted to have another tank for Horde.
Your body looks worn and your spirit weary. Rest
Actually,
yourself
no.
beneath our roof and allow Elune to guide your dreams.
Good thing I didn't do that. I almost made this place our Earth. Alright, so here we go. We got
Where would you like to fly to?
pretty much every flight point we would want, except for here in Ashara, Fellwood, Winter Spring, and then down here, Silithus and Angora Crater. So there we go. We did all that. Let's hearth back. I'm pretty sure we got Screecher Spirits done. Yeah, that's complete. So we'll head back to Gadgetzan, and then we will turn this quest in. Hopefully not get ganked by the Horde. There's a lot of them here. Maybe we'll pick up a few quests. Water Pouch Bounty.
Greetings, adventurer. The name's
Wastewater
Lunken, and we've got an
Justice.
important job for you if you're up for it. Huzzah! Nothing would please me more as a seasoned spigot operator to take any wastewander water pouches you might find out in the desert. That's our water anyway. The nomads have just stolen it is all.
If you
The
up for,
Gadgetzan Water
ZF2.
Company will offer you an official care package for every 5 you turn in. Most importantly, though, you're helping Gadgetzan help itself.
42 healer.
You there? It's time for you to be a big helper to the Gadgetzan Water Company. The wastewander nomads out in the Tanaris Desert have seized almost all the water wells. Without access to them, our water supply will dry up in no time. If you want to get in our good graces, then you'll help us bring justice to those nomads. Head east of here and bring down 10 wastewander bandits
That
and
was
thieves,
fast.
then report back to me on the double. Justice waits for no man. Goblin, bah, just get on it.
All right, well, that was fast, guys. I guess we're going to turn this in, and then we'll make our way over to Zul'Farrak. Just queue up get in a group right away. So what we got here, we got a 44 hunter, a 46 warrior. I assume that's a tank. 54 human rogue, who's probably going to carry us. I'm 44, and then our healer here, the human paladin's 42. I think the XP will be fine. I checked to see, like, you can do Zul'Farrak up to level 54. Hopefully this guy has the mallet. That'd be cool. Oh, yeah, guys. Looks like we're going to hop into a Zul'Farrak.
Who you be? Okie dokie.
Have you collected the essence of the Screecher Spirits?
Seeing ya. Later. Okie dokie.
Okay, so we got the last quest I hope. Yeah, the Prophecy of Masharu. He didn't talk to us there. I thought it was kind of strange. The ancient prophecy of Masharu speaks of a way to contain the god Akar's essence. It was written on 2 tablets and taken to the troll city of Zul'Farrak, west of Gadgetzan. Bring me the Masharu tablets. The first tablet is held by the long-dead troll Theka the Martyr. It is said his persecutors were cursed into scarabs and now scuttle about his shrine. The second tablet is held by the hydromancer of Valratha near the sacred pool of Gazrilla. When you have the tablets, bring them to me. All right, so that's good. We got all the quests, guys. These are all the quests for Zul'Farrak. We have 7 in total. I'm going to head back to Gadgetzan. And we're going to maybe just, send some stuff over to the bank alts, sell a few things. Just clear up some bag space because we will probably fill it up while we're in there. And I'll send some items over to the bank alt. There's a portal there, portal to Ironforge. We actually have to learn that. Still, we only have Stormwind. Oh, wow. We actually had some sales. So 3 silver, 75 copper on the heavy leather. Wicked Claw sold for 9 silver, 54 copper. And another heavy leather sold. And we got some more items here. So I'm going to send some items over to the bank alt. Guess we'll send these over there. I might just vendor this. Thick hide. How about these? Are these worth? We just vendor them? Yeah, we'll vendor. Yeah, we'll just. This is worth it, I guess. The heavy leather seems to sell. Heavy hide seems worth it. On the silk cloth, we'll just send on over. We'll see if we can sell it at brilliant scale. Long, elegant feather. Supposedly that's sells for quite a bit on the auction house. Scroll of agility. I think that's it. What about this deep rock salt? No. Yeah, the wild vine. Supposedly this sells for a gold. Really? Maybe. Who knows? I think that should be it, though. So there we go. We got some items for the bank alt to sell. This guy repair? I think one of these guys repair. Does this guy repair?
Welcome to Tanaris, adventurer. How can I be of service to you today?
Get rid of this neck.
You don't look like a blacksmith to me, but I know how looks can be deceiving.
Deep rock salt we don't need. I think everything else is fine. The bag of marbles, haven't used that yet, but I'm just going to hold on to it. Who knows, might use it in like a duel. Increases the target's chance to hit by 25% for 10 seconds. It's kind of cool. And then the glowing wax stick we got back in Allen Forest as well from the kobolds. Decreased the armor of the target by 50 for 30 seconds. While affected, the target cannot stealth or turn invisible. I wonder if you can use that during a raid. That'd be a cool debuff to put on a boss. Yeah, I think we're good to go, guys. It's a decent amount of space there. And it looks like we're not going to be the last people there. There's still a few people making their way. So we got some time. And hopefully we can get all these quests done. One that we might have trouble with is the scarab shells can be kind of a pain. Troll temper shouldn't be too bad. And then all this other stuff we should get. And supposedly one of them have the mallet. So we should get Gazrilla's electrified scale and actually get our carrot on a stick next episode. So yeah, should get some upgrades soon, guys. We got some elite trolls here. Fireballs in the back. It's actually hit pretty hard. All right, well, we made it inside, guys. Me and Waifu Seeker here. Part of the guild. One wife at a time. I wonder if he named his character because of the guild he's in. But yeah, guys, that is going to be the end of today's episode. Next episode, we will be inside of Zul'Farrak. But as always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.